Lovable. Lovable is an AI-powered tool that allows users to build full-stack web applications using natural language prompts. It generates the front-end, back-end, database integrations, and even the deployment setup. And people loved it, with more than 200,000 new projects reportedly being created every single day. One cool thing about Lovable is that instead of asking it to generate a small section of an app, like a login function, you can ask it to build the entire system. By February 2026, Lovable had approximately 8 million users. In December 2025, it closed a $330 million Series B, led by Capital G and Menlo Ventures. This funding gave Lovable a significant boost, helping the company reach a valuation of over $6.6 billion, more than triple its valuation just 5 months earlier. And around 80% of its users are solo builders. So, if you've ever wanted to build an app without learning how to code, Lovable might be worth checking out. Cursor is an AI-powered code editor built on top of Code, OSS, the open-source codebase behind Visual Studio Code. In other words, it's a code editor just like VS Code, but with a powerful AI assistant. Released in 2023 by AnySphere, it is one of the most used vibe coding tool globally. You can think of Cursor as your coding buddy, one that helps you write code, explains unfamiliar sections, fixes bugs, and enhances existing code. Rather than replacing developers, Cursor is designed to work alongside them, making the development process faster and more efficient. Today, Cursor is regarded as one of the leading AI code editors, with over 7 million active users every month, making it the second most popular vibe coding tool in the world. And just a couple of days ago, on the 16th of July, SpaceX agreed to acquire AnySphere, the company behind Cursor, in a deal valued at roughly $60 billion, making it one of the largest acquisitions ever involving an AI software company. Cline. Cline is an open-source AI coding agent created by Saud Rizwan and first released in 2024 under the name Claude Dev, before being rebranded as Cline later that year. Unlike AI-powered code editors such as Cursor, Cline works as an extension inside existing editors like Visual Studio Code. What makes it unique is its agentic approach to coding and model flexibility. To solve a particular task, whether it's debugging an application, building a feature, or refactoring thousands of lines of code, a developer can choose between different AI models, including Claude, GPT, Gemini, and even local models through Llama, which lets users run AI models directly on their own machines. Because Cline is fully open source, developers can customize how the agent behaves and choose which AI model powers it. However, while Cline itself is free, you still need to pay for API usage to access premium models such as Claude Fable 5 or Claude Mythos 5. Replit. Replit is a cloud-based software development platform founded by Amjad Masad in 2016. Originally, Replit started as an online coding environment that allowed users to write, run, and share code directly from a web browser without installing any software like VS Code on their system. But as AI began to gain popularity, on September 7, 2022, Replit introduced Ghostwriter, turning the company into an AI-powered platform. However, Replit Agent, which was released in 2024, was the major reason behind Replit's popularity. Today, Replit stands at a valuation of $9 billion, making it one of the most successful and popular AI companies. Its impact has been so significant that even Shaq himself created his own ShaqGPT in less than an hour to answer sports questions in his own voice. Windsurf. Windsurf began its journey in 2021, when two MIT classmates Varun Mohan and Douglas Chen founded a company called Exafunction. The company initially focused on GPU infrastructure, before pivoting into AI coding tools and launching Codeium in 2022, an AI coding assistant designed to compete with GitHub Copilot. In November 2024, Codeium introduced Windsurf, similar to Cursor. It is an AI-powered code editor built on top of Visual Studio Code. Unlike traditional AI coding assistants, Windsurf focused on an agentic workflow, understanding an entire project and assisting with larger development tasks across multiple files. The product grew rapidly and attracted hundreds of thousands of developers. However, Windsurf's story took a controversial turn in 2025, becoming one of the most debated talent wars in the AI industry. OpenAI reportedly made a bold move to acquire Windsurf for around $3 billion, but the deal collapsed. Shortly afterward, Google stepped in, not to buy the company outright, but to execute a highly aggressive talent acquisition strategy. Windsurf CEO, co-founder, and several key researchers were brought into Google DeepMind in a deal worth around $2.4 billion. Today, Windsurf is no longer an independent company. It operates under Cognition, and its technology is being integrated with Devon. In 2026, Cognition announced that the Windsurf brand would be retired and transformed into Devon Desktop. Claude. Claude is an AI assistant developed by Anthropic, a US-based artificial intelligence company founded in 2021 by former researchers from OpenAI. including Dario Modi and Daniela Modi. The first public version of Claude was released in 2023 as a chatbot. Later that year, Claude 2 was launched, improving its ability to handle longer documents. In March 2024, Anthropic released the Claude 3 family, introducing 3 models: Haiku, Sonnet, and Opus, each designed for different levels of speed and intelligence. Haiku is the fastest and most lightweight model, Sonnet is the balanced all-rounder, and Opus is the most powerful version for deep reasoning and complex tasks. And Claude just kept getting better. Just recently, Anthropic introduced its new AI model, Claude Fable 5, and it was so powerful that the US government had to ban the model just 72 hours after its release. Within those 72 hours, people were creating games like Minecraft and Hogwarts Castle, building apps and SaaS products, and even completing real engineering projects, such as a working V8 CAD model and a QDD actuator for a robotic joint module. V0. V0 is an AI product created by Versal, the company founded by Guillermo Rauch in 2015, and best known for developing Next.js, one of the world's most popular React frameworks. In September 2023, Versal introduced V0 as an experimental project that quickly gained attention for its ability to turn natural language prompts into modern web interfaces. It understands modern front-end technologies such as React, Next.js, Tailwind CSS, and Shadchan UI, generating production-ready components that developers can immediately customize and deploy. Since its launch, V0 has evolved far beyond a simple UI generator. It can now build complete pages, create interactive components, edit existing projects, and integrate with modern web development workflows. Today, Versal is valued at over $3.25 billion, and V0 has become one of the most recognizable AI tools in front-end development. Codex. Codex was first introduced in 2021 as one of the world's first AI models built specifically for programming. Trained on billions of lines of publicly available source code, it became the foundation behind the first version of GitHub Copilot, bringing AI-assisted coding to millions of developers. Over the next few years, OpenAI continued improving the technology. In 2025, Codex returned as a cloud-based AI agent through ChatGPT's web app and currently serves more than 2 million weekly active users. OpenAI continued improving Codex with GPT 5.3 Codex, GPT 5.3 Codex Spark, and later GPT 5.4, making it significantly faster and more capable for software engineering. As competition from tools like Claude Code intensified, OpenAI shifted more of its focus toward Codex, making it one of the company's flagship products for professional developers. Bolt.new. Bolt.new was created by StackBlitz, a company founded in 2017 by Eric Simons and Albert Pai. Long before AI coding tools became mainstream, StackBlitz spent years developing web containers, a technology that allows complete Node.js environments to run directly inside a web browser, something many developers once thought was impossible. In October 2024, the company introduced Bolt.new, combining its browser technology with leading AI models. Depending on the configuration, Bolt.new can leverage models from companies such as Anthropic and OpenAI. Collaboration and sharing are also straightforward, as projects can be shared via a simple URL. It supports popular JavaScript frameworks and libraries such as Vite, Next.js, Astro, and Tailwind CSS, making web application development and visualization significantly more appealing. Today, Bolt.new remains one of the leading browser-based AI development platforms, while StackBlitz is valued at approximately $700 million. GitHub Copilot. Copilot is one of the most loved and widely used tools among developers for AI-assisted coding. It was introduced in 2021 through a collaboration between GitHub and OpenAI. It was built on OpenAI's Codex model and became one of the first tools to bring AI code suggestions directly into a developer's editor. It was trained on a filtered dataset of 159 gigabytes of Python code sourced from 54 million public GitHub repositories, making it highly accurate for the code suggestion. Over time, GitHub expanded Copilot with features like Copilot Chat, code explanations, debugging, and agentic coding. Today, Copilot is no longer tied to a single AI model. Developers can choose from models built by OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, and xAI, turning Copilot into a platform for multiple AI coding models rather than just one assistant.